Hello and welcome to today's broadcast of Unique Online Television, the first and only commercial online television at the Western Area Rural District. And me, when they make this program, meet you, my name na Mustafa Fofana. Inside today's program, we look at special something we come talk with somebody where most people sabi am at the district and the country at large. And this person we get on today for can discuss something when they aspire for. And this person happen for be nobody but now an household name na the Western Area Rural District and by name in EMERIC Samuel Farama Bangura and now former PPL of the St. Edward's Secondary School, and it happened for be a product of Frabe College with a BA honors in political science and philosophy, and then in further in course at the same Frabe College and go and come out with LLB honors. You can imagine the kind of person way they can talk about. And this person happened for aspire for the position of a member of parliament under the All People's Congress. You are welcome to Unique Online Television.
Thank you very much.
We get viewers and now they view you now as they talk, and we get listeners as well when they listen to you now. So tell me exactly what thing bring you into politics to start with.
Thank you. Simple answer. The people's cry. We all don't observe Sierra Leone, something missing. And people only cry for correct leadership, whether in the world, whether in the constituency, and even nationally. So if you ask me that question, the simple answer will give you now the people's cry make a kind of politics.
So for how long you don't in the political arena?
Well, since 2007, of course, my own politics started at Bufils, where I'm under Cherry Coco 110, and me border with Kofi now 109 at the time, long years ago, they say, and start as party agent. And in 2007 also, became a member of the All People's Congress Party.
So you don't ever aspire for such a position before?
Not really. Basically, in politics, I believe you have to be reasonable and see when it is sure for aspire, because you just know they go so and team up because you want for team up. So this is my first.
Looking at the political party where they aspire under winner APC, and looking at the number of people where they aspire for honorable-ship and the rest, and you feel say you're capable enough for take up that portmantle among others?
Yes, very sure.
What if you say give that kind temerity for say you are qualified enough for take up that kind of position?
Very sure. For me, certain that I get the clout, and they say you go tell from the looks. Basically, the trajectory is there for explain for himself. Me don't in several capacities, in whether for the APC, whether my private work, whether in a public office. I've worked in all of those places. Results don't they for sure. So based on that, I believe I get the capacity for take on any other person, and of course for represent the district and specifically constituency 108.
Being honorable from any constituency, you get to do with voting, and we get people way then they vote for now for making come in and get the symbol and then contest for honorable-ship. What you go convince them voters and for you being a young person like them? What you get for convince them that they go vote for you in and then give you this position?
Basically, like I say initially, the trajectory. Specifically for the All People's Congress Party, me interventions within the constituency and ward, of course, they out there for them, the voters. Basically, for some of we don't serve people with conscience. And for ensure, say we get to Saturday, so today, people will know. Because for me, I can always believe, say, now people will read the scorecard. But for tell them now that basically for the All People's Congress Party, for instance, we don't come far, especially since 2012. Came now Watalo, 2011, and since 2012, I don't be an active player in politics, especially serving the master who I say for me na me mentor, and also for continue for serve him. So basically, I don't serve honorable as a member of parliament, and also don't serve the people by extension. As a journalist, of course, the school way they make name today, School of Excellence, of course, Said, now school where we start from there. So the trajectory is there of performance and result, and I think that is enough and precise for me people go and vote for me.
Most times there are people when they come into politics, they need do anything for the world or the constituency before they come into politics. Except when they want for kind and they begin show face and begin spend money. Waiting at the thing then where you go look at as an individual, as a person at your constituency, where you go point and at saying that this I don't do, that this I don't do, and we don't reflect to the people in the constituency.
Thank you. Of course, back to the days where I come, of course, there's a very young man we people know as Scout MSK, me the flattering, they come to. What we first do, basically, now for ensure say people issues them like the community, we as young people come and see for settle issues. One, for instance, there was a time we the Flaton Junction, for instance, we don't be like almost Poyo bar. We people they go put Poyo, they sell, and we get something very, very, very risky when it comes to people's safety. What it happen basically now that people when are rogue, now thieves, them they go and old people and bag and phone and they. As a young person at the time, and also it may happen of a swift coincidence where I may also in a Lion Mountain, then me get for user pressure using the radio station for ensure say we get them people and they cleared off. And also for Fulaton, of course, are they on record? The guys are there. I come as he say Fulaton would just me this so. So what I do basically now for bring them together and I'll be the first person ever for buy vest, a whole complete set, begin by boot for them, put ball on the field and make sure say them play and then do what in the leg for do as footballers. Well, not to the hand no more. For Kamutong, of course, Scouter MSK, a very young man. Of course, people go surprised for no say I'm a scout always, and we also don't embark on community projects, and we also get an organization together who we call Yadu, and also the scout is Bidding Powell. We don't take development to Kamutong, especially the road we in the main road we lead to Kamutong where people sabi.
Okay, looking at you being one of those with the content for that kind of position, if you say you meet them or or the one that way they contend, if you see do them very well that with this way they point and at where if you say you don't enough for convince the constituent that they will give you the power, if you say enough as compared to waiting the other they don't do, you know any track record compared to you?
Well, I know a bit, although most of it I know now that some of them don't play their role. And me as a decent politician, there is no way I can lead you down, wash down their contribution to society. But I believe, say, equally, we all get role for play, and then they play their role. But the people's conscience will speak to who that don't play a role more than campaign, and tomorrow will speak the very conscience where the people don't hold for years and long term and don't see how people don't work. So I know about them. I know say they have done the bit, but I had to tell you for sure that bit is in minority for surpass waiting some of we don't do.
One of the things then we I mentioned in your introduction, I mentioned a proprietor for a particular school. What's in the landmark where the school don't play for the community in terms of change, development, and all? Okay. You being a proprietor.
Well, I like that. Basically, I come with a vision. People don't know me for being a secondary school teacher. And being a secondary school teacher over the years, I see some of the problems where they happen. Of course, you go see Peking, we don't come out from 1, from 2, from 3, DSS. Helpful. What you go see the right, how you go see them speak, whether you go again to the former Peking, it's very helpful. So what I do now for born this desire. And I even me can tell people and say I have no desire for get a secondary school. For me, I feel say the problem of this country and the constituency, for instance, now the primary level, the foundation. So I'm open a primary school. We done it for virtually 6 years now. And the contribution to society immense because you go to the neighborhood, many people will tell you, say, the school are one of results. Of course, we they're on record for be one of the best schools. We, in fact, in I think 2-3 years ago, we had one of the best results. And over the years, we don't get 100% passes. But notwithstanding, I get people because for me, they look at deprived individuals. Picking them, we not get the couple where them parents probably don't die. I get them at school. I call names. Hassan Kamara, Victoria Davis, and all. No? Then they wait from class 1, then don't they go school with a scholarship kind of schooling. So I think, say, that in itself gets in role for play for ensure, say, we get a better 108 people we go come up in the future tomorrow.
Considering 108 as part of Western Area Rural District, what exactly feels like the problem of 108 where they come for council?
Well, basically, I think say the problem basically in 108 is consultation. In politics, you having the role to play as the role model, as the top man, not mean say you cannot go down to the people. Yeah. Of course, we honorable way there, we are the current honorable. I want perfect thing that we get we miss copy from. But I think say we get to do a lot. In other words, that when issues in parliament they come up, I think say it will be reflective of the opinion of the general populace of 108. Therefore, me as honorable think say we for calm down, consult people, and whatever I will be saying in parliament will reflect the general opinion of the 108 people. So I think say that touch they somehow missing, and therefore some of we want for can bridge that gap there.
So if you say without being a politician or without being a honorable, you know, if you say you need for challenge those issues as a constituent.
I have been doing it. I have been doing it as a journalist over the years for a very long period now. We don't bring issues. Of course, very long time. Councillor Konkang, there was an issue where me didn't carry it on. At the time about 2014, 15 or so. Now some of whom go resolve that issue there because it went for being a rift between the people and the authorities the way they at power. So I think say I don't play the role. But there are times I can say it better make yourself take vest and go to a stadium and play than always be clapping and they talk default time. When you vest, I think say you can be a better player. So now that's what for doing.
So the landmark of 108 where they contest for it be honorable. If you say you understand the constituency proper as a person,
yes, yes, very well. And I can tell you, some people don't know. I can say something at the Kolwata or small blessing we don't say life money bomb was I can tell people not to now. I don't live 108 from 94, and I sabi 108 very very well. In fact, from the time we day 94, we'll go onto Tumbo, of course, Mabue, you know. Na place where I sabi very well. From Mabue now, Tegu, Samelton, Matindi, Aside now. Na place where I very well know, and I know people every day. And I believe say because of that, I know the issues them we for address na 108 as a member of parliament.
It's obvious people want young people and come into politics, and you know to any exception. What thing exactly you get for tell the young one them that didn't become convinced and voted in when it comes to election?
Quality, youthful representation. It's not about being young only. It's about getting the capacity for representing young people. We want a wishy-washy. Somebody we go and disgrace the young people of this community or constituency. So therefore, let them believe in what we don't do and the capacity we don't get for ourselves for represent them eloquently in a parliament and address the issues them indirectly as an advocate.
Okay. What thing exactly you get for tell them that for convince them, let them vote for you when it comes to that vote of the delegates?
Simple. Conscience on the D-Day tomorrow. Basically, like I say initially, they know so don't come out. And of course, me personally, even in school, somebody can say, why you go take the even at your school? Where you get parents away in SPP, APC. I did that because of the love of the party. And I don't work for them for years now. Of course, the cheerleader, Aside so today, some of we resign with job for comfort for them. And of course, we had to go to State House, we share this bike with my number, we took demonstrators there, we be careful to say, now you want. That's also not part of the work I don't do for them. And also, of course, as then they so today as world executive, well, I go be short for words if I want to say all of the things I don't do for them. But I know their conscience know, and let them go with those conscience is to the all to the pool tomorrow.
Finally, this is APC, and this is 2023. If you say you do up to that task for win this election when you go come into election?
Certainly. In fact, where this issue may come up, for we now people will advocate for election because, of course, as a legal person, it dictates against within the dictated provision of the Constitution says that we should go into an election. So for me, don't go. I think it will be a problem. So I have the clout, I have the number, and I get the confidence of the people who vote for me.
What's going to be final exactly?
The final word is simple. 108 needs sober representation. Honorable Kemoko is there already. He's a number one. He's a man of the people. And I don't be apprentice over the years. If you want sober driver, look for sober apprentice. Apprentice with decent, then you're going to say in driver decent. Of course, that decency I don't see in Honorable Kemoko over the years. And that is what I want you to use. Let me go tomorrow and tell and say the people's voice. It better pass couple where someone don't go give. It better pass cooked means where someone don't embark on. Go with your conscience and vote and week. Bangura.
Thank you very much. This is EMERIC Samuel Farama Bangura as we do from in the contest under the APC for honorable-ship na constituency 108. If you self where they watch you now, you want to get anything for say, where let people they know and let people they aware of what they do. You get the responsibility now for kind of unique online television and book you time and we'll give you time for you say whatever what you want for say. If you get anything for advertise or you want say you want showcase anything in the world, not just Sierra Leone, unique online television are the best platform for use at the Western area or district so that you will go nationwide and worldwide. I want to say thank you to my cameraman and my editor, who is no less a person but Director Lassin. And I want to appreciate you. We don't subscribe, and if you not subscribe it, try for subscribe and comment and share whatever you see want for do. Unique online television and the platform for use. Till we meet again, me na Mustafa Fofana. Thank you.